Ronald McDonald and friends and the Hamburglar Touch.
Bravo cheeseburgers!
That Hamburglar wishes everything he touches would turn to McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Cheeseburgers?
Okay, Grimace, let's start recording.
Okey-doke. Do you believe in magic? What's this? And I hope you do.
Hey, Grimace, what's up?
Ronald, I can't watch any more TV. No, it's scary.
Spread into my feet. McDonaldland is changing.
Hey there, I'm Grimace, and this is my life after McDonald's. I retired a few years ago and moved back to Long Island, where I grew up. I live in my parents' house after they passed away. It's nice, but, you know, I still like to go to the city sometimes. But, this is me on my way back to where I'm from. Long Island. I said Long Island twice. I like riding the train. I used to do it growing up as a kid, but it's a little different now that I'm retired. I mean, you can't really help that. Time marches on, you know? You gotta move on to new things. I guess, for me, moving on to new things meant moving back home and figuring out who I was. You know, my small town upbringing is important to me. It really is. And I think I got kind of lost when I was acting and, you know, jet setting and being a star, I guess. And I do still see some fans or admirers, and it's nice when I see them. You know, it makes me feel wanted. It's tough sometimes, you know. I go shopping like anybody else, you know, money gets tight. You know, you don't make as much money as you'd think doing all those McDonald's commercials. And you know, but, you know, people in this town treat me well. You know, they know me, they know who I am, they knew my family. So, I guess that's nice. Doesn't mean it's always easy being a big purple man. It's knocking fucking shit over. I really got into gaming. I actually met some friends there. You know, we just game online though, and it's really all I need. You know, this time's for me. I like to say. I like to think. You know, I never really got to, like, just kick back and read a book. It was always so busy, you know, commercial to commercial and, you know, acting gig to acting gig, birthday parties, playpens, you know, I always had to be on. It doesn't mean it doesn't get, I guess, you know, a bit lonely. And my dog... What the fuck was I saying? Being lonely, it's not all it's made out to be. I mean, like I was saying, you know, this is me time, you know. This is time for me to get to know myself and, I mean, look at everything that the world has and you know, watch whatever TV show I want and, you know, read whatever book I want and, you know, think thoughts and foster talents, you know. This is a time I get to foster me. I get to grow. Even now. And you know, McDonald's has been very kind to me. You know, they still give me pension checks and every little bit helps. You know, and it's not much, but it's enough to get me by, and you know, that's all I really need right now, and I think that's pretty lucky. You know, I wake up every day and I do see a big purple monster. You know, but my dad dealt with it, and my mom dealt with it, and their parents dealt with it, and you know what, though? I like the way I look. You know, so I definitely can deal with it.
What's up?
Testing.